Gold is one of the 4 categories where people are supposed to pay zakah over. We have gold and silver, and also falls under them money. The second category is the animals that we feed on, such as or limited to camels, cows, and sheep, and the categories that follow those. The third category is the crops that come out of the ground. The fourth category is the merchandise that is prepared and used for commerce, just to be sold and bought. Gold has 2 conditions that, once fulfilled, zakat must be paid. The first condition is known as nifab, and nifab means the minimal amount that a person should possess so that he would be eligible for paying zakat. And what is that minimum amount? The scholars say 86 or 85 grams of gold. So if you have in your possession 85 grams or above or more, then you're eligible for paying the zakat, providing that the second condition is fulfilled, and that is a whole lunar year passes by. So if I have 100 grams for 12 months, on the last day of the 12th month I have to pay the zakah, which is 2.5% of the amount that I have, and I have to do this for every single year. If for the past 16 years both conditions were fulfilled and I did not pay zakah, why? I was negligent, I didn't want to. Then I have to calculate and estimate for year number 9, for example 1995 I had 200 grams, so it cost so and so. In 1996 I had a lesser amount, so it cost so and so. I have to estimate and give out the zakah. But if for the past 16 years I was under the impression that there was no zakat mandatory, because I heard a scholar or 2 or 5 or 10 say that it is not mandatory to pay zakah for the jewelry a woman wears. So I thought that I fell under this category, but only found out last year or this year that this is not the most authentic opinion. Well, if this is the case, then the past 16 years there is no zakah obliged for you, because you were following a good trustworthy opinion, which is not the most authentic, but it is a respected opinion, and you were following scholars who told you that it was not mandatory, therefore you are not obliged to pay it. Who do you pay it to? You pay it to the poor and the needy. How do I classify the poor and the needy? Well, the poor or the faqir is the one who is stone broke, a person who barely finds food for today and tomorrow, maybe 3 days, maybe. But the needy is someone who, or the miskin is someone who is better off, yet he does not have enough to sustain an honorable life, but he has enough food, he has a shelter, he doesn't have money to pay the bills or the hospitals, medical bills, he doesn't have money to get married, he doesn't have money to buy his kids books, for example. He can take them to school, he doesn't have money for their books or for their pens. The poor guy, he does not have money to buy his children shoes to go to school with. So these are the people who you can pay money of the zakat to, and Allah Azza wa Jalla knows best.